Welcome back to Theme Park Wizard here at Universal Studios Hollywood for our weekly construction updates. Let's go see what's up with Fast and Furious.
Hi.
More pieces of the sound wall have been installed there. And they did some more over there, but I can't see because of the tree. But they're making their way this way. You can see with the cherry picker right there. They're making their way this way. I wonder if it looks like it'll all be trees. I was hoping there would be a city in there, but looks like it'll all be trees. There's a shot of the sound wall. They got the tallest portions done. And they'll be moving to the lower portions. They should get this done easy in the next couple of months. They got the big window cleaner looking things to help the construction workers stay afloat as they go to those very high heights to install those panels of foliage. Separately over here, you got the screen shield rising quickly. I think it's going to end there, and it's certainly going to go all the way to the top and go all the way down. And there'll be one on that portion over there. Then they can get ready to go to do some full-scale testing of this thing. Hopefully by November, by Grinchmas for sure. This thing should certainly be testing, and I cannot wait. Full-scale testing, because it's doing power testing now. But yeah, the screen shield is really rising quickly, and we're going to go to the Z-Lot and see a whole bunch of screen shield pieces stored there. And that's Z-Lot, by the way. It's the same building, same area they're doing the tech services building, so lots to look for over there. But next week, this should certainly be up top, or up to the furthest point, I'd imagine. Over at the extended queue, not too much has changed here. But zooming on in, they do have some trains inside the show building there and the station building. They're still working on the launches. The scaffolding is right there, so they're still fine-tuning the LSM launches for that power testing and then essentially full-scale testing along the entire track there. They're doing multiple things at once, which is great because soon it'll be all completed. Another step, again, I showed you the gift shop. It's another step towards completion, and this thing will be open early 2026, maybe during the LA Comic-Con panel. They'll give us an opening time frame or even opening date. So stay tuned for that. I'll be live streaming that panel next week, by the way. So before I get to the rest of Fast and Furious, I want to show you the gift shop. They added some little information up top here. This is, I guess, when all the Halloween Horror Nights stuff is gone, when the Fast and Furious gift shop actually opens. The one-on-one exchange store has an official name now. It's been on the app, but now it has an official sign. I wonder if they'll put like a marquee, like maybe up here they'll put one-on-one exchange store, which they should, because it has no name. Even the pet store has a name, so maybe that's coming up over there. But fine gifts, toys, and apparel, collectibles, and cold drinks. I wonder if that's like just for show, or I wonder if that's what they'll actually sell when the Fast and Furious opens next year. Like, I wonder if they'll have some fine gifts, toys, and apparel, cold drinks, and collectibles. That would be cool. I'm curious what they can do with that, with the Fast and Furious franchise, but that'd be nice. Like, that'd be really cool. Or I wonder if it'll just be some Fast and Furious Hollywood gift merchandise and then like a generic Universal fine gifts and stuff like that. But I wonder if this is a sign of what's to come in terms of merchandise, or just, like I said, for show. Little update on the Marquee logo. They added a nice blue tint here, so it looks even better against the white, I think. That looks really cool. And can't wait to see those hedges removed. The entrance Marquee continues to get moving here. They've installed the bridge, of course, but they've worked on the sides as well. These could be finished by the next week, as they just have one more panel to install, and they have to add some facade materials. They'll probably make it the same bridge, gray bridge material on each side as well. Then this whole area will be done. And I did not take the studio tour, but Mondo, my Cali Bay, Five Fires Mondo, took the studio tour, and he, at my direction, I asked him to look for some markers around the War of the Worlds area, and he found some. The World of the Worlds area and the Psycho House have some construction markers for that Psycho Pass grading project that I was telling you guys about. That flash the permit on screen and tell you all about it right now. The Psychopath grading project is a grading project, upcoming project, about the 7th or 8th project this project will have going on, and permits were filed in August 29th for this project, and it will consist of a massive grading project in that area. So, after Halloween Horror Nights, I fully expect the War of the Worlds sets and possibly the Psycho House to be removed. The Psycho House will probably be relocated, but War of the Worlds is looking to be demolished because there'll be a whole grading project in that area. This means this will be the last time Terror Tram goes to that area, and maybe the last time Terror Tram exists at all. But the studio tour certainly won't be going through that area come November, because that whole area will be under a massive construction project. Per the evolution plan, like the latest map, updated evolution plan that was sent online and in the tech services building permit. I have a whole video on that. You guys can check that out if you haven't already. If that were to be fully believed, things can change, of course, and that plan was fully updated as I discussed in that video. But if we're gonna go by that, that means a new production building would be built in this spot called S22, or is labeled S22 on the map. This would be the costuming and lighting departments would be relocated into this building if it were to build. And on the map, this outline of this building was labeled as proposed and was right on the War of the Worlds site on the map. And so the Psychopath grading project makes a lot of sense for that. The costuming and lighting departments are spread across a couple of different buildings on the lot, so this will be, again, consolidating buildings on the lot for future theme park space. One of those buildings is located on the lower lot next to all the 4 sound stages that are slated to be demolished for theme park expansion. So that could be part of that, and by the mill over there as well. So that could be part of that. Again, we don't know what is being built here, but that is my leading theory. All I do know is there are construction markers on the ground, and there are permits filed for a massive grading project in that area that could impact the Psycho House and War of the Worlds. So if you like any of those two things, and if you like walking along that set during Terror Tram, go to Halloween Horror Nights and go to Terror Tram as much as you can this season, because this will certainly be the last time you'll be able to do that. Terror Tram, at least in that form. And again, this will probably be the last time you get to experience and see the War of the World sets on the regular daytime studio tour as well. So if you do like that part of the tour, I would recommend taking your last tour rides, certainly before November. So time and time again, I absolutely love the Slice House Pizza sign. That looks so good. I cannot wait till this opens. I really like this edition though, but Slice House should be opening soon. Remember, I see the lights on, so. And remember, I saw a bunch of boxes last week, so should be opening during Horror Nights. Now, let's check the security areas, because there's been some big updates, particularly for the Jurassic security area. Go ahead and check that now. Not sure if I'm going to check the iFly one today, only because I'm trying to figure out my walking path, and it looks like, I don't know. Oh, actually, I think I can check both of them. But let's go to the Central Security Hub now, and then we'll go ahead to ET lot, check on the Tech Services building, and see if we see any other Scream Shield pieces in the lot as well. Okay, so we have some big updates here, but I think I should go downstairs to show you what I want to show you. There's some massive escalator formations, escalator superstructure happening here. I'm going to go ahead and check that out, and I'll show you guys. But here we still have foundations for the actual buildings. But yeah, see all these cherry pickers? We're going to the escalator superstructure, which I'm going to go downstairs and show you right now. Okay, so this is the best angle I can find so far. But yeah, you can see there's an escalator superstructure starting to be formed right there. You can get a better shot of it when you're driving in. So I'll go ahead and drive in when I come, come next time. I'll go ahead and drive in and get a better shot of the superstructure. But look at that escalator superstructure. So when I heard there was escalators going to be here, I was thinking like Mickey and Friends style, but I'm so silly. I should have thought, oh my God, like Frankenstein, like how they do the escalators all over the property. They're going to have escalators from each level all the way down. They already have elevators, interior elevators, so you can take those if you'd like. Then they'll have the security structure, you know, the security structure already there on the platform. So let's see how. I'm still curious how it's gonna work now, though. I'm like, because I thought it was gonna be the other way around, but this is very, very interesting. So, welcome to the Z-Lot. Let's give it an update on Raising Cane's. You can see there's this new like 2-story structure here. I guess it looks like it might be another seating area for the upper level or something. I don't know, but this is pretty cool. I didn't expect, like, I thought I didn't expect any structure to be here, but I thought maybe it'll be just a marquee sign. It still could be, but it seems like it'll have another purpose, like interior and seating for like maybe 2 levels, which is pretty cool. So this is a really massive project. I definitely don't see this opening until 2026 at this point, because look, there's like new structures forming. So very, very curious when Raising Cane's will open, but I'm very excited until when it does, because this looks like it'll be a pretty big flagship location. The bathrooms, no progress here. Should be open hopefully in the next couple of months. They're just bathrooms, but who knows? Could take a while for bathrooms. Taking a look at the Z-Lot. Can't see the screen show pieces maybe because they moved them, but here's this area around the construction fence for the new tech services building. I don't know if I think they're just staging stuff right now. Don't know if they actually started construction on the tech services building, but there's a lot of stuff happening behind there, this whole particular area. So watching this very, very closely. All right. And lastly, we're gonna go ahead and check on the iFly project, or the Eastern Security Hub. I guess it would always be iFly to me because they always call it that. It's funny, it's crazy how iFly was just there just earlier this year, and now it's gone. Not too much change that we can see from here, but lots of things are now covered up. It's like the big pile of dirt or gravel has been covered up, and there's like a boxy structure underneath on the foreground that's been covered up as well. And with that, that's going to do it, but lots of exciting updates spark past face. The screen shields are now moving pretty quickly, which is awesome. Sound wall is moving quickly as well. Lots of developments at the Z-Lot, and gonna have to park at the ET lot probably starting in November, because with that grading project, that'll be a good viewing spot for that as well. And the potential removal of War of the Worlds. And then got progress on each of the security hubs. I mean, the central security hub, particularly with all those escalators coming in, that'll be exciting to see how that develops, because there'll be another escalator superstructure here at the park, a park full of escalators. But what do you think of this video? And what do you think of all these projects happening? Let me know in the comments below. What do you think? When do you think things like Raising Cane's will open? Do you think it'll be that big? That's like bigger than I thought it was going to be. Pretty crazy. So let me know in the comments below. Also, you guys voted for it, and you're getting it. The first, not first ever, but first in a series of new State of Universal reports, where I go around checking wait time, checking crowd levels, and even more as well. You know, whatever you guys want. If you want me to check food options, food prices, stuff like that. Just typical state of the parks. So that video is coming out on Wednesday in a couple of days. I filmed it, both of them say here on Saturday, but that video will be coming out on Wednesday. And you guys can give that a watch, and make sure to subscribe so you know more Universal content is coming out, like these videos and State of Universal reports. Once again though, if you did like this video, press that big thumbs up and subscribe. Follow me on all my socials down below, Instagram, Patreon, Twitter, and all that good stuff. And as always, stay magical, stay curious, and I'll see you at the parks.